take action. Action about what? Action about your life. You only have one. And that's what the ReelNess is about. How did the ReelNess come about? Well, my name is Vanessa, so we did the ReelNess. And then ReelNess is just, I feel like there's things that need to be said, but sometimes they just need to be acted out with a little bit of humor. I feel like people can be inspired, and I feel like people can be encouraged. But mainly what the ReelNess is about is really shooting out encouragement and inspiration to women. I feel like we are a community that just seem to miss the connection. And I think when we bring women together from an aspect of, you know, building each other up, when we rise to the occasion of what we're to do as women, I think that we can conquer so much more as a team than we can conquer apart and having issues with one another. So separate from the competitiveness and all of the things that come into that whole category, I just want to look at how can we do something different. So that's what the ReelNess is about, and I hope that you're inspired. I hope that you're encouraged. I hope that you laugh, maybe even get a tear or two. But at the end of all of this, that's what it's about. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to introduce you to someone that you may have heard that voice before. I'm giving permission for that person to show up. I am only giving permission for that person to show up. That person cannot show up in my life or your life without us giving that person permission. So sit back and enjoy the person that you're about to see. You have one life, action, all of that. Welcome. I've been given permission by the ReelNess to be here, so I'm going to make the most of it while I'm here. In case you don't know me by now, my name is Apogene. My father is opposition, my mother is negativity. You put them together, henceforth you get Apogene. What is the purpose that I stand for? What is it that I do? Well, I'm in the mind. Basically, I enhance what's in the mind of the ReelNess. So I'm Apogene, but I have a crew, and I'm sure that Apogene and her crew has possibly visited you. Yeah, yeah. So what is it that Apogene seems that she does? Well, I don't do anything but just back up the things that you're telling yourself anyway. Let's see. We're talking to women, right? Okay, yeah. Well, let's just talk about it. You know when you get frustrated, you're so angry and you're so upset so fast because somebody was taking too long in the grocery line? That's your issue. I just enhance it and I just say to you, these people are slow. You should probably say something. You shouldn't have to wait all this time and then, hey, then you start carrying on and saying all the things you need to say. Another thing that I do is I like to bring about the opposition of those things that you want to do. For instance, in the ReelNess, when she was in high school, yeah, she wanted to play volleyball. Well, she was like short, nothing, 5 foot nothing. She was a black girl in a predominantly white school. So the opposition was, oh, and the other thing, she never played the sport. The opposition was, you never played the sport, so you have no experience, you've never been on an organized team, you're black, and you're short. So that's the opposition. So I had to remind her of that. Now remember, when you go out for this, you're short and you're black and you're in a predominantly white area and you've never played this sport before. It didn't seem to go over too well because she ended up making the first cut and making the second cut and ended up doing pretty good in the volleyball. But, you know, I had to help her see the opposition and the negativity. That was what I had to do. Maybe in your life, someone is helping you with the opposition and negativity. Family, friends, co-workers, it can be anyone. My job is to just help you see all those things. My job is to counsel you and the need to do things the way you need to do them. For instance, my counseling to you is this. If your man upsets you, you need to just go on Facebook and you need to just put in there that he's a dog, he's a mess. Just talk about him like a dog, because that's how you handle conflict resolution. That's how you do it. And any chicks out there that upset you or whatever, you just need to go ahead and call them out too. Call them out on social media, because that's the way you deal with conflict. And you know what that does? that just helps the whole world know that your man ain't no good and that chick ain't no good. It helps the whole world know that. Everybody's going to see you as a hero of some sort. So that's what you need to do. And as far as these dream things and all this stuff, you know what? Dream. Any of y'all got them pipe dreams out there? Any of y'all dreaming about something? Want to do something? You need to stop. You don't need to be dreaming that far out there. Girl, what if you don't make it? It's going to hurt. What if you don't make it? Why in the world would you dream like that? And if you don't dream, then what you'll do is come around and you'll help somebody else who's trying to dream. You'll just kill it. You know, we as a human race, you know, we the top of the food chain. We tend to kill everything. So we might as well just go on and continue and killing things by killing people's dreams. That's what the Apogee crew does. So, those dreams and everything, you know, let me tell you about the ReelNess in her dream. Let me tell you about it. And so now you see why I have to stop that person from going on and on and on and on. And you're going to have to learn to stop that person from going on and on and on and on. And that's going to be a process. Everyone's process is different. But I believe collectively, if we all work together at really growing ourselves from a personal standpoint, I believe that many things can happen great for us. We all come from so many different walks of life. We all come from, there are some of us that I'm watching, you come from abuse. There are some of you that come from misuse. There are some of you that come from rejection. And there are some of you that come from neglect. You know, we all hurt in some way, shape, or form. How long will we allow the hurt to hurt us so much that we can't connect as women? How much longer will we allow the pain of being stabbed in the back, being put down, being in some type of competition, feeling so unworthy in our own mindset? How long will we let that go on to where we don't connect with one another? You know, Apogee talked about so many different things that are outside sources. But truly to grow and be the woman that you need to be, I need to be, we need to be collectively, all comes from what we're doing and who we are from the inside. So as we continue on this journey, I will just be shooting things out there just to make us think and open us up to be more and be greater and move in the direction that we should move as women. So today you have the responsibility for your happiness. It is not up to your children. It is not up to your man. It is not up to your job. It is not up to your boss. It's not up to your coworkers. It's not up to your family. You have the choice to be happy today. And that starts with a smile. So you take that and you apply that to your life today. You get one life. You only get this day once. I think it's time for you to go take action.